Hey everyone, welcome back to Just Breathe. Well, not welcome back to, welcome to Just Breathe. I'm Catherine from Willow Healing, and I'm here to just talk some ways to help curb anxiety. Now, we have got another free gift called Panic Attack Squashed, and they will overlap a little bit because there's often the same techniques that you use for panic attacks that you can use for anxiety as well. So I'm going to go through a few things to help us learn how to reset our nervous system, our polyvagal system. So polyvagal nerve is what links to our stress response, is where we get stuck in that anxiety and that worry and that fear. So what we're going to do is some strategies to help shift that. So the first thing we're going to do is learn how to breathe and just breathe. So I'm going to show you some different breathing techniques, and you can choose whatever one resonates for you or whatever one feels right. So the first one we're going to do is called box breathing. So you breathe in for the count of 4, hold for 4, breathe out for 4, and then wait 4 before you start again. So I'll give you a demonstration. So we're going to breathe in for 4, hold for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, breathe out for 4, wait for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, then breathe in again. And hold 1, 2, 3, 4, and breathe out again. And wait 1, 2, 3, 4. And you keep going through that cycle. It's the same idea as when you see someone breathing into a paper bag on a movie, but it's a bit more regulated and you can do it without that paper bag, and it helps your system to reset. Another one is you can actually just practice breathing in, holding and breathing out, and you can use your hands, because when we engage our hands, we're engaging that polyvagal nerve and all the systems with that. So we breathe in, hold, and breathe out. You might even use your whole body. So breathing in, hold, breathe out. And you can do that as many times as you need to. Just think you're conducting the orchestra to get your system flowing again. I like that analogy. Okay, so another form of breathing is 4-6 breathing. So 4-6 breathing, you breathe in for 4, you hold, and you breathe out for 6. And then you start that cycle again. So breathe in for 4, hold, and then breathe out for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in and hold and breathe out for 6. Okay, and then you keep doing that cycle. And that's a really good way to regulate your nervous system and to get you back into your body and to help bring that anxiety back down. Another type of breathing is called Kundalini breathing. So this comes from yoga. And what you do is you kind of use on your hand, whatever your dominant hand is, it doesn't matter which hand you use, and you use it to block your nostrils. This sounds really weird. So you're going to breathe in one side and then swap and breathe out that side. And then breathe in, and swap, breathe out. And keep going. And you keep going and going. And what it does too is it just brings your system down. That is what we're trying to do. When you get anxiety, your emotions have gotten too high, there's too much going on in your nervous system, and it's in a state of fear. It's a fear response. So we talk about fight, flight, or freeze. That is what's going on when you get into an anxiety attack. You are panicking. You are having things. It's slightly different to a panic attack, but it's that all that worry is coming up, and the worries are coming because your system has gone, oh no, if that happens, then this is going to happen, this is going to happen, and you've gone into the future. So you haven't come back to you. You're stuck in the future, which is really tricky. So by breathing, you're bringing yourself back into the present, back into your body, and you're letting your system know we're safe now. And you can even say those words: I'm safe, it's okay. I'm safe, it's okay. I'm safe, it's okay. So another way that we can help shift that as well is there's some tapping things you can do. So you can tap here. So it's the point where your collarbones are. So you can tap there. Yeah, you can move your hands over the top, behind your ears, down the sides, give yourself a little squeeze. You can also give yourself a hug just below, just like under your brow line. Give yourself a hug, a nice squeeze. These are all things that can curb anxiety as well. So tapping is a good one too. So tapping is where you like do things like that, and you might just find, like you put your head like this when you're really anxious, right? Like, so you might just want to tap on the sides or here, wherever you feel. So you just use 2 fingers and tapping and tapping and tapping until you feel that shift. So what it's doing is it's tapping into your acupuncture points to help shift that energy and move it back out. So whenever you have those anxiety attacks, it's important to bring yourself back into your body, and the breathing helps reset it. So I hope that gives you some ideas on how to manage anxiety. If you have any different ideas that you want to share or get us to share with everybody, please feel free to send us an email or contact us whatever way. And we will endeavor to encompass that into how we're teaching people, because the more ways we can share strategies towards each other is a great way to empower other people and empower yourself as well. You have these tools because you've been through it. So it's nice to know what works for people, and other people like to hear what works for them as well. All right, until next time, love and light, and remember to just breathe.